We'll do it live. Mike, Aaron Rodgers is a Jet.
Yeah.
So he came out of the darkness retreat, and that's what he decided.
Yeah.
It's this weird thing for me. Like, I love all those underdog teams, and when the Jets emerged with that elite defense last year and Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, I'm like, I love this team. And as much as I love that team, I hate Aaron Rodgers. Like, where does that put you as a fan, my dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little like Ted Lasso-esque, in which this beautiful, wonderful team and then a tool bag comes on, and like, yeah, he's good and they're winning, but like, is that what you want? No, you want them to get their act together and win the Lasso way, the Jets or AFC Richmond.
Yeah.
He's Zava.
He's Zava.
Well, don't spoil. I'm only on episode 2.
Juice, you got catch up, okay?
I'm getting there.
I'm on episode 2 too. Oh my god.
Yeah, but you refused to watch any more episodes.
I didn't say I refused.
Okay, like episode 2 of this season or episode 2 in total?
In total.
In total, okay.
Wow.
So
Okay, you have a lot of catching up to do.
yeah.
She does. I'm almost caught up.
Yeah, but you still haven't watched the new season yet.
No, but I'm almost caught up. I'm
Just
closer to being caught up than you.
Some things of the new season, but not really. I mean, yes, but no. So I'm
I
gonna
will
say
say episode 5 of the last season is totally what I expect Aaron Rodgers to do this season to the Jets. And I'm not going to say anything more about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for us to know
Anything
and for all
more.
of you to find out.
Oh, wait, guys. Aaron Rodgers in a press conference today said that while Zach Wilson will make his life hell on the practice field, he'll make his life heaven off the field. That is an actual quote. This is after Aaron Rodgers was spotted with one of Zach Wilson's mom's friends and eyed him from across the practice field and said, "We like your vibe."
Nice.
Yeah.
Welcome in the winter. You were with me. A cold night, a warm smile. We were carefree. Friday night, a catastrophe. You fell apart right in front of me. I'm over it all, but under the weather. We'll pick up the pieces that don't fit together. Over it all, but under the weather. It's not getting better. Over it all, but under the weather. We'll pick up the pieces that don't fit together. Over it all. Quiet!
That is not Rise Against. That is one of Juice's friends in a local band. What's the name of that band again, Juice?
That is
Let's
my
plug them.
buddy's band, Tiny Voices, that released a new EP this week. And that was a very rough, that did not export in the correct format whatsoever.
No, it did not.
But
Why are we
I had that idea to re-edit it like literally 10 minutes ago. So, or
Well,
10
it's
minutes before we
beautiful.
were
I
supposed
liked
to go
all
live.
the salt. That was so much salt.
And then I decided
That
to
was
throw a lot of
beautiful.
salt. But
Yeah.
Anyways,
Juice
yeah.
sent me their EP late a couple nights ago, and I listened through the entire thing. I'm like, wow. I really dug the cut of their jib, so to say.
yes.
But yeah, guys, it's Wednesday night. It's What the Show. Oh my God. I'm so glad you're here. My name is AJ Lancaster. I'm one of your co-hosts.
I am
Sensei
Justin,
Juice.
still Sensei Juice. And I'm going to be Sensei Juice tomorrow night against Jesse Swift. I'll talk about that at the
Yeah.
end. But
Swiftity-doo-dah.
Swiftity-doo-dah. We
On the sweet
are
floor.
we are the Deacons, and
We learned that if you pay $12,000 for a Rolex on a credit card, that you can trade it in for $6,000 cash.
about 5 minutes later. Is it the best deal? No, but watches depreciate the second you leave
The second
store.
you leave the store, and how else are you going to get $6,000 in 5 minutes?
Yeah, besides spending $12,000. Also, hi everyone. If you all tuned in for Power Rangers discussion, I promise we're done with the football talk, so we will not be discussing Aaron Rodgers, the Jets, any of that anymore. It's morphin time. We're gonna
He's
get
kind
into
of like the
football.
evil Green Ranger, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's it's
Definitely.
now he's well, I guess he was
Yeah,
consistent
absolutely.
in green. You're right.
I could see him playing a flute through his helmet on the knife. We have the Montyverse with us tonight, guys.
Yes.
What
How
is
are you
up,
doing?
What
guys?
is up? How are we doing?
Oh my gosh! I just have to say, I've seen your opening so many times now, and I love my favorite Easter egg in the opening is that picture of Jeff. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It never gets old.
Streets found that
College
first,
headshot.
right?
Yeah.
It was
I
on his
just-
LinkedIn, like 10
Google
years ago.
image Jeff Alterman in his LinkedIn. That, and then what's the other one that came up? Yeah, it came up
No
with
guy.
this. And then the other one was this.
It's like the future
Jeff
Trunks
is
version of
weird.
Jeff.
Except it wouldn't be that cool though.
You're right. That's true.
I'm
Since
sorry.
now that I'm on with the show, I just want to say Jeff is a jabroni.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
that's one way to put it.
You're a jabroni.
I
I
love
just
it.
need to say that May 12th at 9 a.m. in Orange City, 2 androids will appear.
Nice. Oh, we're screwed.
Oh my god, guys, so I was talking with Pat a little bit backstage. I think I am the only person on our show that actually watched the Once and Always special.
I'm pretty sure you are. Yes.
I have never seen a Power Ranger.
Wait, so we have two people in our show that have never seen Power, never a single one, like any of the shows, movies, like nothing like that. Too.
When I was very young.
How? How did you avoid it?
I mean, I didn't watch any until less than a year ago.
That's fair.
Actually, that's not true. I watched part of a Sentai series for literally no reason that an anime actor was in it.
Yeah, so you were exposed to the Sentai before
Yeah, before actual Power
before
Rangers.
actual Power Rangers.
Okay. Before we dive in, by the way, guys, streamlabs.com/whattheshow/tip. All of the donations for April are going to the Arkansas Disaster Relief Fund for the tornadoes that rolled through there right at the beginning of the month or end of March, right in that area. We just want to do some good in the world. As you can tell, no donations go towards improving the quality of the programming.
don't have
With
any.
that said, okay, so we've already mentioned Sentai. I don't know if my co-hosts know the history of Power Rangers and how it was created.
I literally was telling Tim how like the history of the production of the show is almost more fascinating than the show itself.
It's just a cash grab.
And sheer cheapness and corporate greed. But you take away from you
It's
take
just
away.
it's just Haim Saban trying to create the cheapest show possible to profit off of it as much as possible. And I think the idea was originally Stan Lee's of Marvel Comics to like do a show that mixed like half Japanese, which is a show in Japan called Super Sentai, which are these masks, spandex clad, multicolored superheroes, and mix like American footage with the Japanese stock footage to create sort of a Frankenstein series that will save you on production value because the majority of it is just footage that they're importing from Japan, all of the expensive stuff, all of the effects and the stunts and the suits. So
it doesn't matter that the American actors and the suited actors like are different heights, or in some cases
different genders,
or anything
Sometimes
like that.
children. Sometimes, in the case of Power Rangers Turbo, an 11-year-old child
Oh my
is a
god!
fully
11-year-old
grown
child.
adult as a ranger.
Yeah, but
fun fact, if for people not in the know, the White Ranger, Tommy as the White Ranger in the Sentai was actually a small child as well.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't-
So there's canon in both sides.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Such
He
a
was
weird.
was he a child savior?
I don't even know. It was. I'm not familiar with the Sentai, with that particular Sentai Die Ranger, but it was the Kiba Ranger, and I know that he was a child and he morphed and he turned into a fully grown adult. So I'm sure that's where they got the idea in America to do it for Turbo.
Oh my god.
They're like, screw it. They did it over there. Let's do it over here.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Other fun fact about Power Rangers, not unionized for their actors, so
No.
Oh.
Not at all.
Not surprised by that, honestly.
I like almost wanted to do a video essay of the history of the constant recasting over just the first couple seasons alone, because it's insane.
Yeah, terrible. They treated them. They worked those people to the bone, like 16 to 18-hour days, like 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week.
Yeah, but what I find like in a darkly funny way is the way they then tried to write them out and act like, oh, this is all totally normal, by the way.
I feel like we're being too negative. I feel like we should talk more positive.
Yeah.
We should talk about, the homophobic treatment against David Yost. We should really dive into that.
Oof.
Great.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, early power, or the production team, but I don't want to say the entire production team because there was a lot of good people there, but the early production of Power Rangers was not a very great experience for a lot of the people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Well, and it is pretty cool. My favorite Easter egg, the tiniest little one, is that Bryan Cranston, with all of his involvement with the production, being like one of the good ones.
Yes.
And Billy Cranston being named after him, being the Blue Ranger. I always how do I put this? Everybody wants to be the Red Ranger when you're a 5-year-old kid, right?
Mm.
That's not true, because I wanted to be the Pink Ranger.
Yes!
Oh. Well, so did my sister, and that became a thing some years later. But the thing is, I wanted to be the cool one, right? I was like, I know I'm a Billy, and I always denied that I was the Billy of any of my friend groups. And so seeing him take the front and center of Once and Always was kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of super awesome. Not only for David Yost as a person, but also for just realizing, he was the nerd and kind of lame, and I was him,
Which color was he?
He was the Blue Ranger.
It was the blue. Oh, okay.
And I was begging. I think they wanted to stay completely blind for this for some reason. I was begging them just watch the first 3 minutes, watch till the title card, because this is my favorite part of the special. So Billy's getting beaten down by putties. He's looking down. He's given almost like a look like John Wick right before he says, "I'm thinking I'm back." And I'm expecting a super gritty line. Even a gritty, it's morphin' time. You know what we get instead? Guys? This 50-year-old man saying, and I'm going to try to do my best impersonation of it right here. It's morphin' time. And then I knew what I was in for.
Absolutely.
There's so much camp in this series, and it's beautiful and it's fun. You can still touch on you can go gritty without going Zack Snyder on it, and they towed the line where it was the fun of the series, the fun of the children's TV show that we grew up with, while still exploring deeper themes. I love this thing. I've watched a lot of you guys' content on it, but I'm sure you must be feeling like you're talking about talking points, but I want to hear your guys' excitement on this, with us one more time here.
No, I mean we like we were talking backstage. We just watched it again before we came on to just prepare a little bit, and there's so many new things that we see when we watch it. But I think you said at the end, you really hit the nail on the head, and this is what I've been saying since I watched it. This special really works, really walks a tightrope, because that introduction, that like you explained it, it's very campy, and that's to say this is the show that you remember from the 90s, but brought to our modern times And then we live in that world, that same world from the 90s, that same campy, wacky, crazy world from the 90s that's super camp. And then we start introducing more adult themes like death and pain and loss and anger. And it's mentioned multiple times in the special, like we've never had to deal with this kind of stuff before. And we slowly start to have those themes influence this world a little bit, because beyond that opening, like there are some pretty gruesome, like that. There's a very gruesome moment in that opening, I would say, pretty dark and shocking.
For the first
moment.
time, Rita actually kills a ranger, and she does not take a single victory lap. You would think after 30 fucking years.
Yeah.
And the way that the death happens, as when we watch it, it was shocking.
It's shocking because it's like they indicate what potentially happened in the trailer, because they all gather off the side of a cliff and they look down, and well, the way it happens, like in a way, even though you could perceive it as it's more cartoony, it was like mind blowing, and I didn't see it coming. The way they,
Yeah,
well, I mean, like when the Pink Ranger falls to her knees.
Oh yeah.
And that's another great thing. They had great suit actors. The stunt team in New Zealand, it's the same one that works on the show now that worked on Dino Fury and Beast Morphers. They did a fantastic job.
Mm-hmm.
And I think capturing all the different Rangers, especially their personalities in the suits. But yeah, that the person who played Kim, really good. Like really good.
Mm-hmm.
Just sold it. Well, you know, we'll dive into like later in the series or later in the special, but I do love that that Rocky did lose 60 pounds every time he morphed.
It's just that's always how it's been. It's always like these bulky American teenagers turn into these skinny gymnasts whenever they morph, and usually the environment morphs from the middle of a small California town to a quarry, a rock quarry, or a Japanese park,
or just the middle of Hokkaido. Let's go.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Cars driving on the opposite side of the road. You know, things like that.
I'm so, Mike. Watch this. It's Mortal Kombat Annihilation for this generation.
Well, so the thing with me is, it's, you know, obviously most of you know that I'm a little bit older than most of you guys. The series started when I was like, I think I was 11 when it came on. And it was when I was past the, you know, they stopped showing cartoons for the most part after school, and Power Rangers was on. At this point, though, I had moved on to primarily sports, but I do have one thing. I told Bethany this earlier, and Pat, I don't know if you've really talked about this quite as much, but the original series came out and they had an extreme shortage of the action figures the initial Christmas, and they were next to impossible to find. And I had a next door neighbor who was 4 years younger than me who wanted them all, and we had to go scouring all the toy stores. And if I remember correctly, I think it was the green one that you just could not
God.
Find. Yeah.
Oh man, like he told me this whole story about just the general popularity of the Green Ranger. Oh my, like just tell it really quickly.
It was insane. Like no one expected the series to blow up the way it did. Not even Saban didn't. No one expected it to become like this huge phenomenon that it did. But then when they introduced the Green Ranger, and because they put such an emphasis of like how cool he is, and he looks different, and he's stronger, and he's got a dragon, he's got a robot dragon. Everyone
he gets his own
him.
Zord.
He gets his own Zord.
He gets a dagger flute.
He gets to kiss the girl. You know, he gets the girl. Like he's like the epitome of like 90s cool dude.
Yeah.
So everyone loved him, and to the point where they ran out of stock footage of the Green Ranger, because in the original Sentai, the Green Ranger dies. So they had to write him off the show. Kids were starving themselves. Kids were telling their parents, I will not eat until Tommy return, till they get Tommy back on the show, to the point where they had to have new footage made with the Green Ranger in it to get him back on the show, because kids were just like, nah, I'm done. I can't exist without Tommy.
I really do want a movie made of just the behind the scenes stuff. Like,
There
Oh, yeah.
really should be. I'm sure there has been.
Documentary would be fascinating.
Yeah,
There-
I'm sure
oh
there's
my God.
probably something out
There
there.
are so many great YouTube essays. Like,
Oh
Right.
God.
yeah, they're
Yeah, I want like a
hour-long
full,
things.
like, let's put some money behind it, like full documentary or
Well,
something.
Doesn't say, but aren't they with Legion M? Like now that like some of their stuff gets financed by that, why I don't see how that couldn't get funded with that.
Yeah, they need to figure out something. Well, here's the problem: Power Rangers and funding usually that's the part of the problem right there. They usually
Right.
don't invest a lot of money, and then whenever they do, it doesn't really work. They fumble the bag a little
Yeah.
bit, like with the reboot and with Turbo.
Oh God.
But
yeah.
Oh, Turbo. Well, at least they didn't put a lot of money into Turbo. I did see it in theaters, much to the chagrin of my entire family.
Oh, I have to say this really quickly. So, like, there are certain things that, yes, we are actively watching the series. It's impossible for me to not be completely spoilered free watching this. And there's a specific scene in the Turbo movie that Pat told me about that was infamous, involving Rocky. And I just I just want to rip the Band-Aid off and watch this. And I've watched it like 10 times and laughed every single time.
it's impossible not to laugh.
It's basically an example of this is how we're going to write off one of our actors who's given us 2.5 seasons and one of our lead characters. They're gonna go. He's not going to get to go out with any dignity, basically.
Basically, he kicks so hard he flies out of a ring and injures his back.
Yeah, this guy who's battled aliens and monsters during a practice for a charity martial arts tournament does a flying kick, somehow jumps over
As one does.
the boxing ring and lands like smack on his back, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Sounds
And
about right.
and that bunch of orphans have to walk in and see it happen.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yep. Bunch of orphans.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
so much orphan comedy unintentionally in Turbo.
It's so dark.
It's
They're like, yeah, we're gonna take you to see your favorite famous high school martial artist, and then they get there and one's being carried away
On a stretcher, he has the neck brace on.
and they're like, oh, you guys just stay here,
it's like if they brought in like a room full of fourth graders who were like big fans of Johnny in Karate Kid, and they watched him just fucking eat it.
Yeah,
But Johnny was carried out in a stretcher.
Juice just perked up for like the first time this episode. He was like, now he's speaking my language.
That's hard.
It's
It's like Karate Kid.
It's
Okay.
like they were big fans of Dutch, and they were in that bar, and they saw him actually wheeled out in the body bag, but they were fourth graders.
Yikes.
basically,
We
yes.
have some teenagers 2 doors down from us, and I'm not hip with the kids anymore, obviously, but I was wearing Mike's. Sent it to the internet. I was wearing Mike's old Team Action shirt, which of course has
Cobra
like
Kai
the
one.
Cobra Kai logo. And these teenagers were like, "I like your shirt." The other day when they saw me wearing it, I was like,
yeah.
"Yeah, cool."
Nice.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Thanks, old Team Action shirt, for making me hip with the kids.
I also have teenagers complimenting my shirt.
Nice.
Yeah, they love
Really
it.
so.
We're hip with the kids, Juice. We are.
Teenagers
Yeah.
with attitude, mind you.
Hell yeah.
That's
yeah.
teenagers from Beverly Hills.
Oh my god, that show, so stupid.
Wait, which one?
We can't. We're. I don't know how deep we can get into this conversation.
What series is it
okay.
from? Just tell me.
That's the
So-
name of the series.
There was like all these knockoff American Sentais that were made in the
Oh,
90s.
yeah.
And like, you know, Beetleborgs or VR
Yeah.
Rangers and that kind of thing. The most obscure and the most wild of them is Tattooed Teenagers from Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I remember
Yes.
seeing that. So I got one though for you. It's actually slightly before Power Rangers. I want to know if anybody even heard of it. It was called Captain Power and the Soldiers of Tomorrow, if I remember correctly. It wasn't on very long, but you had his action figure had like a sensor that you shot at the screen with, and it came with a VHS if you bought it.
Ooh.
That like you actually would shoot at the TV screen as you were watching the
That's dope.
show. And it was like this is either late 80s or early 90s, so it's terrible technology. Like
But hey, they were ahead of their time.
but like it it very much reminded me of like kind of where Power Rangers became that
Mm.
a much highly more successful version of what Captain Power was attempting to be.
How long did Captain Power run?
I think one season.
2002. By 2002, in like toy sales and other revenue, the brand was valued at $6 billion.
Yeah.
Not
I believe
And
it.
they still won't invest
The
money
Soldiers
into
of
it.
Fortune, not tomorrow.
No. I mean, it's gotten better.
I will say it's gone through. It's changed hands many times. The franchise. It started with Saban. Saban sold it to Disney.
20 episodes.
Disney put an effort in at first, and then they're like, "This is a little too violent for us," and they shelved it for a while. Then Saban bought it back, and then most recently, Saban sold it to Hasbro.
Mhm.
And Hasbro, I will say since they've gotten full control, they have invested more time and money into the franchise
Mhm.
to create products that they think the fans will. They're really doing a lot more for the fans as opposed to just like, let's just keep making these as cheap as possible and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did Nickelodeon not ever have it?
No.
Oh, why did I think that?
No.
It's interchangeable with Disney.
Yeah, it was Nickelodeon. It was on Nickelodeon for the longest time. So it's
Oh, okay.
yeah. Well, and like did anybody else here? Did any of my co-hosts see the 2017 movie?
I did actually in theaters. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
in theaters I saw it.
Oh, so I have seen a Power Ranger. Okay.
See, there
I've
you
seen
go.
that
You
one.
listened to Power Ranger.
There's an hour
There's
of that. That's
$10. Go
very
see a Star
good.
Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
solid.
there's-
It's
It
solid.
was pretty decent. Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Like-
it for what it was.
Yeah.
They talked
Don't-
about it in Jay and Silent Bob reboot. I remember that.
How did they talk
Don't
about it? in
don't
Yeah,
give
Corporate
Dacker
Scene.
Montgomery like a children's franchise. That's a bad idea. But like other than that, like and him and Ludi Lynn being absolute dickholes on the Schmodown episode that they were on. Just the worst. Like I liked what they did with that. And Bill Hader as Alpha 5 was
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal. Like
I like that Bryan Cranston actually played Zordon as he's meant to be, a villain, like almost like villainous.
Yeah.
Like
He's a bigger dick than he is
like
in the
just
show.
a big dick, just a big blue dick.
Oh man. My
oh,
only
so the Watchmen.
Yes, exactly.
having not watched the actual series, my only grievance is I love Kimberly so much, and holy hell, does that movie freaking ruin her?
She gets the
Yeah.
worst.
Okay,
Yeah,
the Deeks are back. Okay, the Deeks are back. But yeah, like
Hello, we're back.
2017 Kimberly, like she girl boss Too Close to the Sun.
Oh, and it's a shame because it's like Naomi Scott is so freaking talented. Her agent is just terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there was a good movie somewhere there.
Yeah.
They waited too long to Power Ranger in the Power Ranger movie, and I think that's what lost a lot of people. Even though it does have the best character development that Saban has ever done with the Power Rangers, I think. But yeah, if they would just would have give us a little bit more Power Ranger, the script is a little sloppy. They could have cleaned it up. Overall, I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Really
Well, it's
obvious placement.
Yes, Krispy Kreme.
You gotta be sneakier with your product placement, okay, Power Rangers?
It's just hilarious that the Zeo crystal is under a Krispy Kreme.
It gave me a bad taste in my mouth for Ludi Lin. So like when he was Liu Kang in the Mortal Kombat movie, I was like, really? We're doing this? But he was like a perfect Liu Kang.
That movie was shit.
It was. I mean, but it wasn't shit because of Liu Kang. It was shit because of Cole Young.
Well, hey, it's the best Mortal Kombat movie that I've seen.
Are you talking about that famous Mortal Kombat character, Cole, that everyone knows?
Cole Young, yeah.
Yeah, Cole Young. The one whose powers are defense in Mortal Kombat. You know, Because defense is the point of Mortal Kombat when you're playing the game. You just want to play some good defensive Mortal Kombat.
Yes,
The guy who
obviously.
inexplicably beats Goro.
There was some good, whatchamacallit.
Fatalities.
No, that's not the word. I'm blanking on the character's name right now. But
Kano?
no. The Scorpion and the other guy.
Oh, Scorpion and Sub-Zero were cool. in the
Thank you,
movie.
Yeah,
Sub-Zero. I
they
kept
were
on being
by
like,
far
the
the best part.
guy.
Yeah.
They were
cool.
good. If the movie just would have been about them, I think it would have been better. There was no animality, so that was a bummer for me because that's my favorite part.
They're shooting the new one.
Oh God, was it greenlit? How did I miss that they were
Yes.
actually making the sequel?
Yeah.
Do they have the cast for like Johnny Cage and everyone already yet?
They're talking Cody Rhodes for Johnny
What the
Cage.
rumor is, yeah. That's
The
what
rumor
I heard
is.
as well.
Wait, who?
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes is the rumor?
That's the rumor.
Okay,
That's gonna
speaking
piss
of-
the Miz off.
Speaking of TMNT, the other day we went
Yeah.
to the movie and we saw the new trailer. How many effing times are we going to remake that? Speaking of all the different incarnations of Power Rangers, like Jesus Christ, Teenage Mutant Ninja
There's a lot.
Turtles. Why are there
There's
so
a-
many? I mean, the animation style looks really cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I was just
I-
like, really? We're doing this again?
I mean, the same thing can be said for like Scooby Doo too. Like, how
Yeah,
many
for
Scooby Doos? Like, there's so many different ones, but yet arguably like one of the best Scooby Doo animated series. Not Velma. If anyone thought I was swerving and saying Velma, I'm not. What's
I
new
had it in good confidence you weren't going there.
like Mystery Inc. And
Yeah.
like What's New Scooby Doo? Like those were like really good, and those were the two of the most recent ones.
Mhm.
And at Rise of the TMNT,
Yeah.
that movie that was based off of the TV series that they did on Netflix actually slapped pretty hard.
Mhm.
Like I really enjoyed it, and I think it diverged the most from like the original. Like so, they're doing a lot
Different.
they're
Like,
different
it's-
things with them. They're taking a lot more risks with the Turtles than they are with like other franchises, which I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you play the most recent game?
There was one you were playing at some point?
That was like the throwback arcade like side scroller.
Okay,
That's one of the best side scrollers of all time, by the way.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
it is 100%. I played it for like a week straight for hours. I don't know if it wasn't a remake. It was the brand new one. It was like it was, but what? Anyway,
Yeah.
it was great.
There's a track. There's a musical track in the new Turtles game that is a throwback side scroller. That one, that is my favorite track from any video game ever. Mutants Over Broadway is the track. It's in the third stage, and it's like this hip hop thing about like it's a Ninja Turtle rap. It's the best Ninja Turtle rap. I'm sorry, Vanilla Ice. I almost want to pull it up.
Correction.
Whoa.
The best Ninja Turtle rap
Whoa.
is clearly when Shredder sings "I hate music."
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
What about Gotta Get a
True,
Gift
true,
for
true.
Splinter from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Christmas special? Gotta get a gift. Gotta get a gift. Gotta get a gift. Gotta get a gift. Gotta get a gift for Splinter. That's it.
Nava Flow with
Thank
the Shredder's
you.
Revenge is the game.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you, Nava.
But, like I listened to this track on repeat for the Mutants Over Broadway for a week. I followed the writer of I follow the composer for the game on Twitter now because of this game.
Man.
Need to like get the Go Ninja rap down for the next time we're all together and we do karaoke.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that would be
I
phenomenal.
will spit on my back.
What turtle would everyone be? I think that's the question.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think I
Yeah.
I feel like Juice would be Raphael.
Okay.
I feel like Mike has mad Michelangelo energy.
Yes.
Mhm.
I don't know if I fit a turtle personality.
You're the Leonardo.
Leonardo, you think? Yeah, I
didn't
take
think
that.
so. I was gonna go Donatello for myself.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
the Donatello of our group,
Because
which makes me
doing-
the Raph. I'm the wild card and the one that's kind of violent.
Dope.
I think like
Love that.
Donatello was always my favorite as a kid, and I really, and I mostly, if there's something kind of tech going on, usually I'm the one to do it for the
Yeah.
show.
Oh,
That's
that is true. Actually,
not-
yeah, you would be Donatello. You're
I'm the
right.
idiot.
I'm not very smart, but I
Neither
can
is
push-
real
I can push
Donatello.
buttons. Yeah, true.
Like a
Oh
push
my
button.
god.
One of the biggest running gags on our channel is that Donatello is a fraud. He just says smart things and he pretends to be smart, but no one
That's-
ever questions him because they're all dumber than he is.
That's me.
Oh fuck! No, I'm Donnie.
Who's
Do we have two Donatellos?
no.
Oh.
Who's the Casey Jones of our little What the Show
Oh,
sphere?
yeah.
Ooh.
That's a great question. Who would be our Casey Jones?
Cousin Rob?
Cousin
Yeah.
Rob.
Oh, could be.
Cousin Rob probably is our Casey Jones.
Would-
You're right.
Would Jake Yakoveta be Splinter?
No.
Kind of
Let's
put
give
us,
him
put
some
us
credit.
together a little
No,
bit.
no, he's
No.
He's
He's a
Bebop, and Jeff is Rocksteady.
Nice.
Yes.
What would PLD could be?
PLD is
PLD
our.
is Splinter.
is-
Yeah,
Correct.
PLD could be Splinter.
PLD is so correct.
PLD is Krang. I love that.
PLD is now canonically Craig. Oh god.
And then
So what
Someone-
is Lego's
Then
role
who's Shredder?
here in TMNT?
Someone send What the Show a fan art of PLD as Krang, please. Thank you.
wait, let's what, can
We really
can
like it.
Chat GPT or something or one of those like AI things create? If we send him a picture of PLD, can he
We
make
Yeah.
it?
we need to upload all of every picture we can find of PLD into the AI image generators.
Oh my
I'm
god.
going full Donatello right now.
Oh, go
Yeah,
Donatello.
Yeah,
Hey.
Lego's right. She's the Casey Jones because Casey Jones is a fucking hero, badass. Like I would trust her any day of the week to come and save the day. How was she at hockey though?
Yeah, Lego. What are your hockey skills? Have we
Oh
ever
my
seen
God.
Cousin Rob play hockey?
Can we
though,
just
you know?
pull up Will Harold's message? Because that's terrifying. Can you imagine that?
Okay, somebody who's not PLD or Jake who has Photoshop skills.
Okay, all right, it's official. Lego is officially our Casey Jones. Then.
Yep,
You've won the
she's
role.
Casey Jones.
So,
Who's
so then
our,
Cousin
who's
Rob.
our April O'Neil then?
Cousin Rob.
Cousin Rob.
Especially because, like, okay,
He could be April O'Neil. Yeah, I like it. Oh my god, used to play street hockey straight up. That's some Casey. Yeah, that's legit. I respect that. I respect two things here on this show. Children using lassos while playing hockey, and we respect James Remar. Those are the things.
We're the only channel that paid James Remar that we're aware of.
Yeah, I don't know another. Does anyone else know that just paying James Hollywood Zone?
Does anyone know who's
By the
paying
way-
James Remar?
James Remar, still has the same cameo rates. Last I saw, the man is recession proof. Say whatever you want.
Inflation
Oh my
hasn't
God.
got to him.
Well, he's doing the HBO Pennywise series now, so
Is he?
yeah,
How did I miss that?
he got announced in the press release for it. So
I
I
didn't
didn't
even
even
know
know
that prices are about to go up.
Yeah,
I
an
didn't even know that
origin.
existed.
Yeah, they're doing an origin.
Why?
yeah, I don't. I
Exactly.
think it's called Welcome to Derry, and
Yeah.
it hasn't
Yeah.
started filming yet, but they announced the cast.
HBO's really taken some interesting choices with their
The
TV.
cast, but not the roles.
Right.
They
Oh my
need
okay,
to over-explain everything.
Going back to James Remar, who here has seen The Warriors?
Like the 79 Warriors.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Okay.
Wait, I don't think I have.
Starring James Remar,
Yes.
which I think is the closest thing that America had to an introduction to Sentai culture.
Good swerve. I like it.
There are all
I don't,
of
know
these
this,
fucking
I don't
street
think I know this
kids,
movie.
and they'll have their little
You
themes,
might
and they're so
recognize the poster
cute.
if you see it.
Yes. Sentai?
It's called Warriors or The Warriors?
The Warriors.
Yeah. Warriors, come out to play.
Why do I know that though?
Yeah, because it's a
It's played
famous
everywhere.
soundbite.
They get referenced a lot.
Yeah. A street gang known as the Warriors must fight their way from the Bronx to their home turf on Coney Island when they were falsely accused of assassinating a respected gang leader. What is
New
this?
York,
Okay.
baby.
That's just New York now.
So it's
It's just regular New York.
It's a biography.
These are the
John
arms. Look
Wick meets Power Rangers.
This
Yes.
poster has so many people on it.
Yes.
This is
I think
fascinating.
that I haven't seen John Wick 4 yet because I've been working 7
Crazy.
days a week since well, I was telling Pat before this, I can't remember the exact date, but I do know that I am 120 hours of work since my last day off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hours of work. I'm tired thinking about that.
Yeah.
I've had to hold down screaming children a lot this week. That's not as much as working 120 hours. but I
You did
worked.
that off the clock.
You did that for
I
free.
did. I did some weird. I think I pulled some muscles, guys, doing it. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, how old? Like roughly.
Jeff's age.
Well, both of them were under 5.
Ooh, okay.
But like little kids are strong, man.
they're strong and like they can think for themselves and do things.
Yeah.
They're not.
Wily.
They're not.
They're like
See,
Ant-Man.
the
They
key
come
is
at you
you-
full strength.
You wrap up the Viking in a piece of sausage and What?
I don't even know. Yeah, those kids. You don't realize how strong they are, but dang it. If they want to move, they will move.
Oh yeah.
They're like little
Power
Ant-Man.
Rangers.
Yeah, Power kids love
I
Power
want to be
Rangers.
clear, I was holding down these children for their own safety, in case anyone thought I was just holding down children to like pee.
yeah, like I said, off the clock.
Off the clock.
Some people go to Top Golf. You do what you do.
Listen here, little Johnny. You will stay still. Man.
Okay.
It's interesting. So going on to the Power Rangers and current generation of children. So obviously I work in a job now where I hang out with little kids all day, and it's so interesting the things that have like lasted through time that have like found a new generation, and then like things that I just feel like aren't like they don't get. Like
Yeah.
so many kids have come in like Sonic shirts, and I think that's so funny
yeah.
that Sonic is like still such a big thing for them. I guess it's like maybe the movies made it. I don't know. But like they love
Movies-
Sonic, like they get all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the animated series and the movies have definitely helped boost
Yeah.
the Sonic culture.
Yeah. The games also just don't stop.
Sonic 2 is also one of the greatest films ever made.
Oh no! Don't get them started.
It should have won
Okay,
every
Sonic 2,
Oscar.
Sonic 2 is one of the greatest video game films ever made.
This is like AJ's Space Jam 2 thing. We're not gonna get
Sonic-
started.
Yeah, he's not even kidding right
Sonic
now.
2 was the best movie of 2022. Should have won every Oscar. F every other movie. Watched it again like 2 weeks ago. Still holds up. What a
Still
terrific
holds
film.
up.
2 of the most classic love stories in all of cinema, between obviously the A love story, which is Dr. Robotnik and Stone, Agent Stone,
Yes. Yeah,
which is the A love story, and then the second love story is with James Marsden's sister-in-law and the guy from Criminal
Burn
Minds.
Notice?
From Criminal Minds.
Wasn't
It
he
was
in
such a
Burn
great
Notice
love
too?
story. We
You
can't
might
recall his
be.
name.
No, wasn't Jesse Williams? Wasn't that Jesse Williams in Burn? I could be I watched every episode of Bird Notice. I don't remember this.
I just know the character's named Randall.
thought-
I think.
Randall.
No,
Man.
you're right. I was thinking
he's-
it was the guy who came in like season 3 or 4 of Burn Notice, the other Burn Spy, and it's not him. But like Sonic
We have
2
to talk about-
Fox.
We
Yeah.
have to talk. You're saying that it was worthy of every Academy Award in 2022. Did you not see a little film by the name of Moonfall?
Because
See, Moonfall it was like neck and neck on the ballot, and I think that's why neither won anything.
Yeah.
They
They
split.
the vote.
you're
Yeah.
right.
Split the
you're
vote.
Right. That's totally it.
Okay, comrades, have you seen the communist propaganda film, the 1993 Super Mario Brothers movie?
far more than I ever should have.
As an Italian New Yorker, I will say that movie perfectly depicts Italian American New Yorkers. Okay.
Oh my god.
Bob Hoskins is. I am convinced that man is Italian. Would have been Italian in real life.
What were we watching? We were watching Pretty Much It, their video on the movie.
Commentary.
And, oh my god, just.
Have you ever? Do you guys ever watch Some More News?
Oh no.
No.
So Some More News, I found them like a year or two ago. Tom Ryman from the Schmodown, he writes for them. Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah, Tom. He writes for them, and his podcasting partner is the producer of the series. But they did Some More News, the movie, and it's a 3-hour thing, but like about an hour of this thing is talking about the Super Mario Brothers movie as communist propaganda.
Oh yeah.
Seems legit.
How there's not one but two Donald Trump villains in this movie.
There are.
Yeah.
There's the one in the real world, and then there's Dennis Hopper as King Koopa.
There's the real estate developer, and then Koopa.
And then there's actual Donald Trump.
I wish. Did you guys ever see?
You saying somewhere news or some more
news?
Some news. Then yes, I do know Some More News. I have watched that.
Yes.
But here's the real question: does anybody know who these guys are?
I've seen them both on guest starring on television shows and movies throughout my entire life.
So the one is known for the Nutty Professor because he played Hercules.
Yeah.
But the rap album, it's on YouTube. You don't have to go on Apple or Spotify.
Do yourself a favor
and
listen to Chunk of Love.
It slaps. The first song is called Munch On, and it gets better from there.
The title track, Chunk of Love, is a real bop in my humble opinion.
I need to see this.
Okay, so go back to the Mario movie though. I haven't seen the new one yet.
Yeah.
But I think that unless Toad is black bagged for singing protest songs on the street and then submitted to like chemical reconstruction, I don't think that it's going to be as good as the original.
It's true.
That's a fair point.
I really want the SNL trailer that they gave me with Pedro Pascal to be.
Yes.
I'd watch a full length film of that.
Pedro Pascal is more of an Italian than Chris Pratt Mario.
Yeah.
Yes. He absolutely is.
Chris Pratt's Mario needs more gold chains, more thick Bronx or Brooklyn accented girlfriends. Just like Bob Hoskins in the 93 movie. They
a little bit more my cousin Vinny up in here. Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
100%. More chest hair.
I finally watched it for the first time last year.
Great movie. My cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
It was like 2 or 3 years ago. I watched it for the first time, and I was like, I legitimately like this movie a lot.
Like when I suggested it, she's like, "What? No!"
Like, oh, no. And then I was like, "This movie is pretty darn good."
Wasn't Marissa Tomei nominated for it?
She won.
Yeah, she won.
Yeah, I've still never seen.
So good.
It's so good.
You should watch it.
Isn't Henry Rowengartner the kid?
Yeah. Yes, he's one of the kids who gets arrested. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The other kid, Ralph Macchio.
Oh right, Macchio. Yeah.
Wait, it is. I was gonna say
Of Cobra Kai fame and nothing else.
Yeah.
He was only in Cobra Kai.
He was only in Cobra Kai. He was in any other.
Breaking news. AI has delivered.
Oh no! Oh
yes!
no!
I'm so excited.
What? I don't know. I both love it and I'm terrified.
Wait, does
my
the
God.
mustache like attach to? Like, see what I mean? It like continues.
I don't know what's going on.
His mustache has fists.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna sleep tonight.
Like, why does his mustache go into hands?
His mustache. He like. Oh, that's because when he grapples you, his mustache fists punch you in the face
Is
while
this
he's
a
grappling
goatee?
you.
There's more.
What in the world? Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh, my
God.
god.
This
there's
was
more.
this was the best one. I don't know if they're all going to be in as good quality, but
That does look Krang-like. That looks like Robo Krang. Okay, so this is Paul if he was
that
Robo
looks like
Krang.
the German fighter from Mike Tyson's Punch Out mixed with
Ron
Krang.
Kaiser, yeah.
Gosh.
Oh,
That looks more like Kaiser.
Oh,
mixed with
God.
Krang.
What is
We're
happening?
getting further from Paul.
Why does he have balls for a chin?
I don't
Further
know.
from God.
well,
Yeah.
he was trying to be as accurate to Paul. Now we're
Oh, this is the Mutiny League football portion of the show.
These
That
are
looks like
all
Jake.
these are all Power Ranger monsters, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh,
What the
They
hell?
fit in very well.
Oh my god!
these ones
Is that-
left out the
Oh,
mustache. but
gee, that is seriously nightmares.
That's Majin Buu.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's Majin Buu eating Kaiser from Punch Out.
Put the
I've never
original one back
sleep-
up.
Put with the mustache with the fist.
yeah, I'm
This
gonna
one's the most confusing.
That's one queen hat away from being PLD.
Yes.
I'm just going to upload it into the generals
I'm sad
chat.
that the AI
Yeah,
didn't
that's
get
a
the
good
queen
idea.
hat,
Oh my
you know?
god, that needs to be PLD's like profile picture on all social media.
Please. Side bet in fantasy football. If he loses against any of us, he has to put that as his profile picture.
My gosh. I would love to see what the AI does, like type in Paul and then throw in a bunch of random Power Ranger villains.
Oh my god.
Like Snizzard and Minotaur and the Nasty Knight.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Who
By the way, they went Snizzard
My
and
new favorite
Minotaur
queen.
instead of just going Goldar. Like,
Well, the problem is they just brought Goldar back. They brought
Really?
Goldar back in Beast Morphers when Austin came back 2 years ago before he allegedly is in trouble for allegedly being a part of a multi-million-dollar
fraud?
PPE fraud.
Oh,
oh, so he took advantage of people, like free money when people were starving in the streets and like couldn't take care of themselves during the pandemic, and that money should have gone to the people allegedly.
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 I am taking no sides on the matter. I am staying neutral.
But
I'm being
money could have gone to feed people, but he took it for himself allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh.
I mean,
Allegedly.
yeah. Well, it's listen. Allegedly. It's alleged.
So, on that PLD picture.
It's terrifying. It will
PLD.
haunt our dreams, our soul.
PLD took like $5 million in PPE loans as a scam, and it's been lording over us ever since. Allegedly.
I just feel like we need like a side by side, and we need
Yeah.
to just keep those on screen the entire rest of the show.
Mm.
Just hide all of our faces.
Yeah. And
don't
pose
have
them onto
any.
Ice and Bus.
Oh,
You think we are way more slick
Donatello
than
you've ever
we are.
Donatello juice.
Yeah.
right. I just
You got
downloaded a
all that.
bunch of Paul images.
You have a bunch of images of Paul on your computer.
Well, I just downloaded them
I mean,
so I could send it to.
I do have some.
guys, just stay
This is
tuned
my
for a
favorite.
second.
I mean, I
Listen.
think I still have some. I don't know. I might have got rid of them.
That's
Oh,
my favorite one
no.
I found.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
God.
Oh no.
Oh, I have a couple.
Oh my god, yes.
I have a couple.
Guys,
I can
wait.
send. I'll send it to AJ on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, send it to Juice. Juice is
All right.
the man in the chair. He's
Um,
our Donatello,
He's
allegedly.
Donatello.
Yeah, he's like Donatello. All right in the chair.
Yeah, some juice. Because I just got a new phone and I don't know how to use it. And
Oh no!
Let's just take a look at it again. There it is. Oh, God.
Yeah, try. All right.
Who knew this is where this conversation would lead tonight? Like, if
I mean,
you would have
Kat-
told me, you know?
This is what Power Rangers does to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sending you guys
Start
the
imagining
goods.
PLD is crying.
We morphed PLD into something. I don't know
It's
what.
more phenomenal, really.
And those for now. I know you have way more than
I
that.
have more, but those are just some of the old PLD Vault that we
Okay,
had.
you got him
The
juice,
gallery.
right?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh God.
Oh, all right, they've got to be good.
Wait.
Share with the class. Share with the class.
These are from when I used
No,
to
we
enter
need
like.
to show these. We need to show these on screen.
I'm downloading them.
These are from
Oh.
back when I used to enter
never
like
in
the
the chat,
general
only one from
bunkers or like the zooms, and I would just hide my face and have these be my background picture, and just leave it there. That's when these are from. So
And you definitely have even more than
I
that.
probably do have more, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They might be on one of my hard drives. I do clean out my computer a lot.
That which is the
PLD
responsible thing
being
to do.
doxxed live on air, allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's
Allegedly.
that's PL Tandro. no, that's PL Demon Slayer. Now I remember.
Yeah.
PL Demon Slayer.
Excellent.
PL Zemo.
The next one is the goat, though. The next one is the goat.
This quite well. I'm gonna play this one next. This actually was what got me. I just wasn't expecting it. Oh, and it's perfect. This is
PL
gonna be forever
Probopass.
on the show.
We're keeping that.
Yes.
PL Probopass.
I
That-
hope you
that-
know
that's
we're
just
keeping
here
It
now.
that.
looks like the double dare obstacle that you had to pick the nose.
So
That's one for
AJ,
all the Pokemon fans.
AJ,
Oh
if
my-
we did another Pokemon tier list, do
Oh,
you
I
think
don't
this would make the PLD tier list? We should do
What
it.
is
Yes.
this?
Rank every
What is this
Pokemon, put this in
thing?
S,
Is this
and put
PLD?
everyone else.
We're not
in
ranking every fucking Pokemon.
No,
We
no,
did
no.
151. There are literally almost 1,000 more.
We
Oh
could
my
do
god,
it.
we
We
did
could do
that
a
for
we
Janet
did that for Zach once.
for
oh my
show
God.
once, and it was like a 7-hour stream.
It was so freaking long.
We could do
I
a gen
might-
at a time. But anyways,
I
this
might
is
be able
the
to top
Kagura.
it when we do Ted Lasso because I will refuse to have like anyone go in a tier lower than A. And everyone will be like, Bethany, we can't put everyone in the two top tiers.
Whoa,
And I'm like,
whoa,
but
Nate-
we can. They're also lovable.
I refuse to allow you to put
Yeah,
Nate.
Nate won't be in the.
A.
So
Well, Nate
Well,
probably won't be in the top
No,
tier.
I
But we'll
I
see.
like
He's,
Nate.
I think he's headed for redemption, you know?
well, I
Okay,
came up with a way
alright.
to
No
avoid
spoilers.
that. And instead of doing a tier
No
list,
spoilers.
I just make us do rankings, and she got very upset when I said that.
I can't. They're like my children. I can't pay. You
Yeah,
can't ask
great.
me to do that.
So here is the real coup de grace.
the best.
Good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's one of my favorites.
It's,
It's the best of all time.
Oh my God.
it's
Look at what you've done.
That's not even Photoshop.
I'm
What,
staring.
this is what you
This is
unleashed
just-
onto the world.
I'm staring at. This might not even be mine. I don't know if this is mine.
I was
This might be. This might be one of Jake's. I don't know.
it might actually Courage
Don't
that
finish
might
me.
be the case. But you definitely helped.
I don't want to
onto it.
take credit for something that's not mine. I don't know if this one's mine or not. This
No.
I
might
know
be someone
Jake
else's.
did this Photoshop.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I think because I don't
Yeah.
remember that one being. The other ones
We're
are
not
definitely
giving
mine
Jake
because
the
they're
credit,
they're-
so.
jobs. They're very clearly rushed.
Yeah. That one was very intricate. Oh gosh.
John Getz, friend of the show.
There we go. Yeah. All right. So credit to Jake on that last one, but I did save it because it's wonderful.
Mhm. Oh, you've used it multiple times.
Of
Wait.
course.
I
I've
really
used
wanna-
it.
I really want to test something out right now.
May the fourth be with you guys. Why we love Star Wars? Why don't we?
It didn't work. I was hoping I could put the pro bass over his face. That's pro bass, right?
No, it's nose pass.
Nose pass.
That's
No.
Probo Pass, right?
Probo pass.
Pro pass. Okay.
Probo Pass.
Nose pass is the
Yes.
little guy.
Oh wait, by the way, look at what my sweatshirt has.
Sylveon.
And sorry, I just love
Just a collection of pink Pokemon. This, all
of
of
all
the
fairy
nice.
type.
All the
all
fairy.
fairy types.
Yeah.
When I played the trading card game, I have a fairy deck, like in real life and online. Like fairy,
Nice.
That's dope.
fairy was
Yeah,
Yeah.
fairy types like that. That's when you're doing that big brain shit.
yeah.
Fairy types
The-
go hard.
But what's great about it is, like Donatello, I'm not really good. It just makes it seem like I'm good, and then people think I'm winning, and then they quit.
There you go.
I mean, that's a
It's
good
happened a couple
tactic.
times.
That's a good strategy.
that's a good strat. That is a good
Yeah.
strat.
Yeah. That's like when you destroyed people in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, when I would do like the 1-turn kill decks and people would just quit before I could finish my turn, and I'd be like, okay,
Yeah. Who was it that you destroyed that one time?
someone. I don't know.
Okay.
Multiple people.
Yeah.
I used to run the tables back in the day, and when it came to Yu-Gi-Oh. All right, don't want to toot my own horn.
just start playing some Fire Emblem. We'll talk.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
I'm
I
retired.
got 2 words for you. Hiya. Papaya.
I'm intrigued. Now you have my attention.
I don't
Yep.
think I understand.
I
anything
play
in the
Fire
last
Emblem. I still don't know what that
conversation.
was a reference to.
Oh, don't worry. It's an engage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep. Right.
I don't understand any of that.
That was me for the first 90% of the show.
I mean,
So,
Fair
I think
point.
that was most of us the entire time.
And I don't even know what a jabroni is.
tune in next week when the AI makes Jake and Jeff as Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yes. Next
We will be
episode, y'all. We're
airing our
coming in hot
Jake-
with that.
I'll be writing an entire Jake and Jeff fan fiction and sharing it on air.
Nice. That's
Please
great.
do.
That sounds wonderful, actually.
I'm in.
Please
So-
do.
Before we
here.
call an Pat and Monty, Pat and Nikki,
Pat and Monty.
It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh
Monty and
situation.
Oh
Nikki.
God, personality.
Nikki and Monty, please plug the Montyverse for anybody who's catching this for the first time on the channel, because I love your content.
What's up, guys? You can find us at youtube.com/the Montyverse. We do a bunch of stuff. We cover Power Rangers, a lot of Power Rangers news. We do episode reactions. So Nikki's actually exploring Power Rangers. It's her first time watching. So every Monday, Morphin Mondays, we watch a new episode of Power Rangers in chronological order, and we react to it and give a brief review on it. We also do like the latest news. We do shorts, a lot of fun stuff. So if you like geeky, nerdy things, come check us out.
Very nice.
That's
And,
awesome.
While we're doing plugs, I want to remind everybody tomorrow night, Chance Ellison and I will be on the Notorious by Chance channel throughout the NFL draft. Please come check it out, hang out. We're going to have a good time. Bethany's going to be on for part of the show. We're going to bring in a lot of familiar faces throughout the night when their teams are picking. We're going to go through the whole first round. So definitely check that out tomorrow night.
So much.
Real quick, if I'm home by the time the Commanders are picking, can I jump on?
We'll get you the link.
All right. And Bethany has some cool ass shit.
I do. I mean, it's a little bit of a secret right now, but if anyone is a Hate Spinnerbait fan out there, which I hope y'all are, first of all, come follow us on Hate Spinnerbait Pod on Instagram, and please listen to us anywhere that you can find podcasts. We are on Apple, we are on Spotify. Where do you listen to podcasts? We're on it. We have the biggest episode we've ever done. It's a little ways away still. It's in the works, but 4th of July. If you love the 4th of July, if you love summer, if you believe that the mayor should have closed down the beach, then please come join us on the 4th of July. So we have our biggest episode that we have ever done. It has nothing to do with Jaws. I just wanted to make a reference because it's based on 4th of July. But it's really awesome. And if you love Sarah Dessen and if you are a nerd and you read books, come hang out. Join our virtual book club and you will not be disappointed. 4th of July. I will tell more, I'll plug more as we get closer because I know we are still in the end of April, but we're very excited about it. So please come and listen.
You heard it here first. Bethany Deacon has sharks. Juice, what you got to plug?
I will say I almost my friends and I use the StreamYards to video chat every once in a while, and you were just wrapping up one of your Sarah Dessen podcasts. And I was gonna jump in, and then I was
the creator of our theme song has arrived.
I was gonna jump in, and then I jumped in with my friend and told him, and he's like, "Oh, you got to jump in." I'm like, "Ah, you're right." And then you were over. It was over. So it was
funny.
Like it would have been just at the end. But anyways, like I said before, so after you're done watching the draft and Mike and Chance, then go and watch me
Last
and
American
Jesse
Hero.
Swift on
Last American Hero.
the Last American Hero.
And
Betty and Moose show. Yes.
Show.
We're all going to be making multiple appearances. By the way, we would love everybody from the Montyverse to play some trivia against anybody involved, including us.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
But yeah, we go toe to toe in movie trivia and have a rematch for all ages until we play again. But bringing all the Schmodown beef back into the ring, and I cut a fun promo on Twitter today.
I saw it
check
actually. You were pacing around your apartment.
It was
Doing
great.
cocaine.
Also, next week we are doing our the summer 2023 box office predictions, and we'll also be assigning everybody in our fantasy football league their movie for the summer. Our draft order is going to be established by the total box office based on the movie we pick out of a hat for everybody.
Better not effing get Oppenheim. Swear to God, I'm gonna have to support freaking Christopher Nolan.
Imagine if I get Oppenheimer, if I get Oppenheimer, right?
Yeah.
And then I end up drafting Aaron Rodgers in a Superflex league. And with that